Hello, 911. Someone stole
Wow. People are fucked up.
Are you recording?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm just staring at it. Letting my viewers know that I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck about you or anything that you do. Remember that song, Suzy?
Nope.
Really? You never heard that?
Nope.
There's something like that.
I'm sorry.
You want to show people around your car that now
Sure.
it's all
I
done?
would love to. That's nothing. So, this is my car, and he's awesome.
Is this yours for him? Where's that flip socket?
Well, there's
Flip socket? What
everything's
flip socket?
under
The
the
flip
hood and
socket.
under the car.
They're both right
But
now.
just to give you an
And
idea,
then there's this one.
here, let me pop the hood. Let me show you what's going on here.
Pop your hood, bro.
LSP 3000 or something like that. I think there's another fucking one. Is this complete or no? We're missing a 14D part. Yes, sir.
Ow.
The 14's and the
Alright,
17
so what we have here is a B18A1 out of a 93 Integra, so out of a VA. We put on the B18B1 manifold to make it into an OBD1 motor. It is hard and smog legal. We have the 4-to-1 DC wrapped headers. We have the Hasbro 72A racing mounts. We have the custom built by Julio traction bars, sponsored by Lost Coast Motorsports. Thank you guys so much. Scott, you guys are awesome. We have the Skunk 2 full-size aluminum radiator. Nothing too crazy. Adjustable fuel pressure regulator. We have the spider ground, which did actually help. Anyone who says it doesn't help is a liar and doesn't know physics. Triangulated, also custom made strut tower brace by Julio. We have the, oh here, let me put that up.
The top door?
We have the True Heart camber arms for the top. The Skunk 2 extended ball joints on the bottom. We have Megan Easy Street 16-way adjustable dampening struts, coilovers, full body coilovers. Adjustable height, adjustable dampening, adjustable preload, which is very helpful for the track. I highly recommend adjustable preload. It will help with your spring rates. These are a little higher spring rates, so it does help that we're able to adjust the preload on them. Oh, we have the slotted rotors on stock EG brakes, and the rears are EP3 Civic rear disc conversion. It's a little dark, but there we go. Monkey, where'd your light go? Light?
That one?
Okay. Alright, so in the back we have the EP3 rear disc conversion. Currently we're running the organic brake pads because the racing pads had way too much bite. Unfortunately, when we did the rear disc conversion, we didn't change, well, we did change the proportioning valve, but we didn't realize that we were going to have to change the brake line adapter for the proportioning valve, so we weren't able to use it, and long story short, the rears were locking up before the front's even fully engaged, so we changed to the softer organic brake pads to get a little less bite in the rear and hopefully even it out. Right now it's rotating really well and it's very predictable, and I am using it very nicely to throw it into a turn, so that is a definite plus. We also have the NRG trailing arm bushings in the back. In the back we have the ASP subframe and the Megan Racing tie bar, as well as the Civic 30, I think it's a 35, I might be wrong, so don't quote me on that. I believe it's a 35mm sway bar. We have the custom end links made because these actually do not bolt directly up. These are from a 95 Civic Coupe EX. They were actually off of my brother's car, so thank you, Greg. We have 2 1/4 straight pipe all the way back. So straight pipe in this case just meaning that there's no kinks at the turns. So that definitely helped the car breathe better. We also have 2 resonators and a catalytic converter because it made the car incredibly loud. We have the MagnaFlow, that's not the MagnaFlow, we took off the MagnaFlow because it was too loud. Alright, so inside the car, we are working on putting in the 6-point roll cage. We're having a little bit of a fight getting it in, but no battle is won easily. Safety measures, we have the fire extinguisher mount up there. It is currently unmounted, but it definitely works, and it definitely goes in there, and it is always present for every race day and every daily drive actually, because there's no reason to not have a safety equipment in your car. If we go over here, give you guys a little tour. We have the Momo steering wheel. The reason it looks so naked is because I previously pulled it out of the steering column during an event, and in order to correct that problem we took off a lot of the fluff, I guess you can say, so that we can pull more threads, or rather grab more threads through the steering wheel. So it's naked, but it's a lot safer because the threads are able to grab a lot more. We have the Corbeau FIA approved seat. It is actually expiring, so we need to get a new one, new racing seat. The passenger side seat is unfortunately a Mugen replica, so it is not FIA approved, but that will hopefully also be changing soon. Let's see what else. We are currently working on putting in a second radiator fan switch. So the first one runs automatic and the second one is run to a switch, just in case anything ever fails on the first one or it's not keeping up with the car, we can flip on the second switch. Taking off the bike rack because it was there, it was functional, we were using it as a for the basket, for the roof basket, but we don't need it for event days. It's heavy and it will be coming off for event day and probably staying off. Another safety measure, we have the glass breaker seatbelt cutter inside of the car. And recently repainted the interior a little bit just because it does get scraped up a lot since I don't have interior. It's not so much a look thing, it gets scratched down to the metal and I don't want it to rust, so every once in a while we'll just reshirt it just with a rattle can. I think that's it. What we have on the way is we have Advanti 15x8 plus 25 offset Storm S1 wheels, 12 pounds each. We have Toyo R888s on the way. Those are going to be 225 45 15s. Unfortunately, they weren't exactly the offset that we wanted for the wheels, but it will be enough that I will be getting a little bit of a wider stance. I believe the factory offset is plus 20 millimeters. So currently I'm running 15x6.5 stock Integra wheels. I believe they're about 15 pounds each, so they're significantly heavier. We will be mounting in those hopefully on Monday, and once those are in, that's the roll cage issue right now. Once those are in, we will be going for a 5 degree in the front, 5.5 degree in the back camber, possibly going with a slight inward toe just because it does help when you're doing turning radiuses. We haven't really played a lot on road racing tracks, so I don't know how the toe is going to affect it. In autocrossing, the toe did help. In road racing, the turns are a lot wider, so I don't know that it's going to help as much, or it may even hinder. But we will be playing with that. For sure, we will be doing the wheels and tires because before anything else, even a stock car with good tires will beat a fast car with crappy tires, because if you can't stick it to the ground, there's no use for it. And I think that's it for right now on my car. Oh, we will be getting the widened fenders with the brake cutout ducts, compliments of Track Life Composites in series. Thank you, Rich, so much. You guys are helping us out. We will be getting those, and really just, I mean, I'm excited about them. I really, really am. So they will be the oversized fenders, the brake cutouts, and the adjustable sliding. So basically you can adjust how far you want the fender to stick out, even with a factory fender. Right now we're going to be running the factory fender because we didn't get the quite as wide offset wheels. It's going to be an OEM replacement, but it is still, with his little bracket thing, it is still adjustable, and it is able to push the fender out farther than factory, about 10 millimeters more, which is a lot when you're talking about the width of a wheel. So once that gets all set up, we will definitely be showing a little bit more, and my car will be much happier, and so will we. Thank you.
Fab jar holder?
Yeah.
Fab jar.